So, here I am again. How did I get here? Where was I? Um, where I came from? Where did you come from? That's pretty cool. Guess we can start there. Um, like the old saying goes, give a kid a Sharpie, and every step of creation he sees needs its own pictogram. Let's see. Well, where did I come from? Okay, well, we all started here at the Big Bang. Uh, time started there too. So yeah, we'll draw a slice of time down there. From there, 14 point whatever billion years ago to an instant later, inflation, where the cosmos jumped in size all of a sudden. Again, time. From micro to macro in an instant. And inflation, driven by the four forces: electro-strong, electro-weak, electromagnetic, and gravity. From there, galaxies started forming in space. Gas clouds collected within the galaxies, grew, and then collapsed into stars. Were born. And the stars had their planets with the rocky worlds, the gas giants, and we can use an analemma here to show the inclined orbitals of the comets, long period comets, and the plasticity of the original planets, where they were around the sun, and movements and shifts. And from there, well, a sensible person would say this looks like an elephant been swallowed by a boa constrictor, but it's not true. This is a picture of the early Earth and its atmosphere formed above. Not a breathable atmosphere. And what began on that Hadean Earth and the Hadean Eon was the formation of oceans. Very soon after the Earth cooled, its movement, water, and the undersea volcanism that still existed. And after that came the first cratons above the ocean surface, the first land. And from there, ended up with the cratons and continental crust and erosion in effect for a couple billion years, as the rainwater washed minerals and phosphates into the oceans, into a primordial soup that gave rise to RNA. Yay, and the RNA started playing with proteins and became DNA. This is a small piece of DNA. And from that came the microbes, and this would be bacteria with the flagella. And then came photosynthesizers. This would be a cell with a solar panel on it. I don't think that's how photosynthesis works, but close enough. Then came from the eukaryotic cells came the four eukaryotic kingdoms of plant and animal, fungi, and protozoa. There came the Cambrian explosion and trilobites. Now, if aliens came to Earth in a billion years and scanned the planet, they would realize that the dominant life form on our planet was trilobites, being the longest lived, among the longest lived and most numerous trilobites. Phylum Chordata, the head and the backbone. Then came large land animals, the head, the legs. These would be the dinosaurs and the mammals, the tail. And here's our Hadean Earth. Here's falling comets. Here's atmospheric wind and rain. Here's the lightning. And here's magma under the Earth. Everything affecting the Hadean Earth. But from the mammals, what we get is the Great Rift Valley in Africa. On the eastern side of the Great Rift Valley, that's where we come from. And of course, came migration throughout Africa, Eurasia, Oceania, onto the Americas. And from there, onward and upward. To the Orion arm of the Milky Way galaxy. And of course, in a billion years, the intensification of the solar radiation as a result of the sun's changes as it's burning through its nuclear fuel. And in 5 billion years, the sun's going to expand into a red giant and devour the Earth. Also in 5 billion years, the Milky Way and the Andromeda galaxy are going to collide. So I don't know which is better and which is worse. But anyway, I guess that's where we're coming from. At least I think it was.